Rob, what people are even more excited about is week 4, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, really Tom Brady, return to New England, to Foxborough, to take on Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. And Rob, I cannot overstate how big some people think this game is. In fact, some people are saying, Rob, that this is the biggest regular season game in NFL history. Your thoughts?
No way, no how. Just like I was told that the Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady Super Bowl was going to be the most watched thing. It was the changing of the guard. It was the old guy who people wanted to consider the GOAT to the guy who could possibly be the GOAT.
Wanted to consider.
Right. Well, some. I'm just saying. Not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody. I know plenty who don't. But my point is, that was supposed to be, I think it's just a lot of hyperbole. It just depends on what's happening, what's going on, how good the Patriots are. You know, there's a lot of stuff that plays into it. I don't know. Is it the same feel if Tampa Bay is 1-3 to start, or 1-2 to start the season? I don't know. Will it be if Tom Brady's not playing well or the Patriots aren't playing well? On the schedule, you would assume people would want to watch it, but to say it's the greatest, it'll be the greatest game in NFL history for a regular. It's hard for me to buy into that. I think it's over the top.
Yeah, look, it's huge. I agree with you in that to say it's the biggest game in regular season history, that's too much. That does depend on where the team's at. All right. Tampa Bay, I mean, unless they're winless, and even then, but unless they're 0-3, even if they're 1-2, people are still going to believe they'll get it together just like they did last year when they struggled midway through the season. So I don't think their record, again, unless they're winless, will impact it. But if the Patriots are bad, if the Patriots just look like another team that's not going to make the playoffs like they did last year, that takes away a little bit from it. But it's going to be huge. I mean, even if both teams go into it winless, it's big.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's not what people are saying. They're not,
but right, it's
different
not
if
the
you
biggest
said,
in history.
Right, it's
but
different
it's
to
still
say
big, no matter what.
I get
it's
that.
Huge.
But it ain't the greatest of all time. Now, if you told me, Chris, it was week, I don't know, 16, 17, and they were both playing. I'm just saying,
Maybe
but they
12.
were both playing. What's that?
Just because, well, you're right. If they're playing for something, but a lot of times,
I'm saying that they're playing for something.
Okay,
both teams, say both teams need the game. And it was Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. If the Patriots win, Brady doesn't make the playoffs. Or do you know what I mean? Like if the magnitude of that game was of that, then I could buy into it. Then everybody would I want to see what happens. Is Bill Belichick going to put up a defense to stop Tom Brady, to get his team to the playoffs? Is Brady going to shred Bill Belichick? Like it has to have something of that caliber for people to be all in. Yes, people are going to watch. I don't know. Is it a national game? Is it just a regular season game?
Oh, it will be. It'll be.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
TV.
Right. You would assume
it's a Sunday night game.
Sunday night. So all that stuff factors in, no doubt.
Yeah, the best games. If we want to look back at the best games in history, whether it's NFL, NBA, baseball, Major League Baseball, Rob, the two things have to be a part of it. One, there does have to be the hype. Right? There does have to be the storyline. And this does indeed have the storyline so that you can check that box. There's no doubt about it. It's not like Brady's going back as, he is going back as an old man, but he's going back as an old man who's still near the top of his game. So he's going back as a Super Bowl champion. So it's not like he's going back as just a guy who isn't any good anymore. And it's kind of just, you're giving him his flowers because of what he did in the past. No, he's still a great quarterback. But the second element that you need, Rob, is it needs to be a good game. And it needs to be, both teams need to be good. And so if New England holds up its end of the bargain, I'm not worried about Tampa Bay because, like I said, even if they don't have the best record at that point. They are the defending Super Bowl champions, and, they're stacked. Even if Brady is horrible in the first few games, then that's going to be a big part of it too. Is he done?
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
is he? So that'll just add to the story.
I don't think that we disagree that it'll be huge. It's how huge. And it's just hard for me to look at it. As I said before, that Super Bowl with Mahomes and Brady, Chris, that was one that could have been. And I get COVID and all the sports numbers are down and all that. But if anything was going to move the needle upward, you know what I mean? Like, that should have been the Super Bowl to see those two quarterbacks go at it. That's what I thought.
No, I hear you. I mean, I at this moment in time, yeah, sure, I'm excited to see Tom Brady go back to New England. At this moment in time, Rob, I would be more excited to see Tampa Bay and Green Bay, assuming Aaron Rodgers is there. I'd be more excited to see Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay, Kansas City, or Tampa Bay, Kansas City. So there are other games that look like, at least now, that they'll be better. We'll see if New England's any good this year. All right, it's Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots in week 4 of this season upcoming, the biggest regular season game in NFL history.
And here we go. Sean in Sacramento, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sean?
My uncle's from another mother, man. Wow. How is it to my brothers behind the boards, man? It's been too long, fellas.
I know. We haven't heard from you.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna put y'all up on game, man. I think I'm about to be in Broussard's brigade for the rest of my life, man. Just got married out here in Hawaii, so.
Wow. Congratulations, man.
Mazel tov.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank y'all, but that's why I had to take a little break, man. I'm calling from the bathroom right now because my wife threatened to divorce me if I call y'all during the vacation, but.
Hey, that's all right. I watched Tiger Woods during my honeymoon, and look what it got me.
Yeah, don't follow that path.
hey, I love you, but yeah, I'm gonna stick to Broussard Brigade on this one, man. But look, my take on this, man, is just like Rob said. It's a whole lot of preseason hype, man. When the Patriots are 0-3 going into that Week 4 matchup, is it still going to be the biggest matchup of the regular season? Come on, man. There's a whole lot of media hype. There's a whole lot of people trying to hang on to that Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick drama, man. To me, it's still going to be whatever happens with the KC Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man.
All right, Sean.
And Brady Belichick is over. I mean, Brady's won. Period. It's over.
It's never, it's never about a coach and a player. I hate to break it to you.
But what people are wondering who won the quote unquote divorce.
Okay, but if Belichick wins the next 2 Super Bowls, then would it be Belichick or would it be Brady?
No, it'll be Brady.
Okay,
because Brady left and won in the first.
But I'm
year.
saying, but if he won
both
2,
of them will be winners. Obviously, that'd be great for Belichick. But
I think it'll be a different narrative if he won the next
Brady.
2 Super Bowls. All right, Dre. In Michigan, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dre?
Hey, what it do, fellas?
How you?
What up, brother?
I'm good. Hey, first of all, I need to apologize for having the audacity to insulting TV shows past Rob Parker. We're not coming with the facts about that OJ thing. I don't know where I got that from. I was off on that one.
You were off on that one, but it's all good.
On Twitter?
Hey,
no,
I can't send you no Jordan.
No, you were here, Chris.
But I can send you, huh?
No, Chris was here. That's when he talked about OJ was the first black
person on Mayberry.
Right.
But I can't send you no Jordan, but I can send you some Chuck Nevins if you want those.
No, I'll pass on the Chuck Nevins. All right. What you got?
Hey, I still think it's going to be a very interesting matchup because I think it'll give a chance to see, like when Dr. Frankenstein meet the monster, who's going to win? Did you create Tom Brady? Because you should be able to break him down if you did. You know what I'm saying? What you going to throw at him to confuse him? And then here go Tom's chance to show you, hey, you didn't make me, brother. Because I know we like to talk about that Tampa Bay team, but when people forget, that Tampa Bay team was loaded. You take away a couple of them, 20 of those interceptions, and they would have been a playoff team.
Okay. Yeah, take away 20 of those interceptions. You know what? Take away Kevin Durant in Golden State, and LeBron's got 6 rings.
No, what I'm saying is, are you saying another decent quarterback couldn't have won with that squad?
What was their record the year before
you're
Brady got
right,
there?
Dre.
No,
point
Dre
is well
7 and 9.
taken.
But I'm serious.
Your
If you-
point
if you-
is well taken.
Enough
Your
said.
point is well taken.
7-9, Dre.
I'm with
Stop
you,
it.
Dre. I'm with you. Thank you.
You
for the call.
just had
Appreciate
another
it.
OJ moment, man. Stop it.
Marty in
You
Kentucky.
call up next week and apologize to
You're
me.
on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Marty?
What's up, fellas? I just want to say congratulations to my brother of another color, Sean in Sacramento, on his marriage. I'm glad to hear that
Yeah, that is
he's
good
enjoying
news.
Hawaii.
You know what? I mean,
Chris-
everybody, go ahead. You got a chance to do it, and, you see what happens. That's all.
Works for some of us, Rob.
What are you saying, Rob? You
what?
already throwing shade on his
No,
marriage?
I'm happy for Sean. Let me tell you something. When I got married, Marty and Chris, I was the happiest man in the world. I never thought I would get divorced. I did not. It didn't work out, but I didn't go into it thinking I was going to get divorced. I didn't. I was happy.
Can I
Yeah, I
ask
don't think
you? I
anybody
don't know
does.
if you want to even answer this, but and I understand if you don't. How soon in did you know?
48 hours count? No, I'm just kidding. It was no, it was 3-4 years in. You know what I mean? It was like
I heard it was a honeymoon when she said you're done.
yeah, right. That was it.
Oh,
That was it.
Hey, I heard Broussard mocking Jonas Knox earlier. I think you might be a little jealous of how well he does your intro and how long-winded he is.
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
I heard his is much.
It's about 4 minutes long. You know,
It's pretty solid, guys. But on our
right,
point,
all right.
I just want to say that I believe it will be the most hyped game ever. In all three
Most
major
hyped,
American
okay.
sports.
Hyped. I can
All
get.
three. Yeah, all three of major American sports. I've seen these games hyped up where big-time players play their own team, and they don't usually live up to the hype. They never seem to have the intensity that rivalries do. Rivalries
Right.
just are on another level, and sometimes I'm let down by them. Of course, I'll watch it. I'll be excited, but I don't expect it to live up to the hype.
That's a good call, Marty. Rob, especially with the modern technology, it's going to be hyped beyond belief. It's going to be
time.
ridiculous. Yeah. And so I'm with Marty on that, but usually it is a letdown in those situations, but we'll see. We'll see what happens when Rob, if there are a few I can think of a few NBA games that were huge. Michael Jordan's first game with the Washington Wizards.
Can't even remember.
Forget
it.
Chicago. Really?
Can't even
I
remember
covered
it.
it. I believe it was in Madison Square Garden. And that was maybe his first game back in the Garden, but he hit the game winner. And but yeah, I think that's a big game. His first game back from baseball. Played the Indiana Pacers. I remember that when it was on Sunday afternoon. So some of those games are big too. All right.